Alright, so this episode is about deaf people. Oh, no, not deaf, blind people. Yeah, that's a different episode. So, blind people be wondering how blind people can be able to, like, censor and shit. And I mean, like, completely blind people, like, on some Daredevil type shit. The cinema, the Marvel character. So, the Marvel character, like that shit is real, though. That shit right there is how that would work. So they call it a disability because it's a divergency. It's a different way of existing within reality. But because they use diagnosis, they call it a disability because they're trying to basically manipulate how you interact with your own abilities. Therefore, it is a disability because just like if you put the word ability or capability and disadvantage together, you have disability. It's like that. It's not a disability. So what happens when you're blind, of course is that if you're tuned into your psychological capabilities or your mind at all, your mental, what happens is that rather than you using your physical eyes, you're using your spiritual eyes. It's no different from somebody who has amputated limbs. It's the same fucking shit. It's just that if you don't realize it, you're not using it. It doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, so they'll be using that shit, and when they can use that shit, there are some blind people who don't walk with canes. You just don't realize it, and they may be wearing sunglasses and walking straight, walking calm like a motherfucker. You think that's Rain Man in the flesh. And it's like, oh, you're blind? Or can you see this cup here? It's like, no, bitch, I can sense that motherfucker. and so they may not see you, but they can also see your energy. They can see the frequency. They can see your vibration. They can hear it. They can taste it. They can smell it. So it's not always just complete darkness. They can see different shades. Some of them do. So when they tune in more and they actually activate those psychological capabilities, what happens is that they're able to see different shades and frequencies. So rather than seeing your physical form, they're seeing your energetic form. They're seeing your aura, or they're seeing your spirit. So they can see your figure right there, and the cup has electricity moving through it too, even if it doesn't have a soul. So it can also see that as well. Or it's if they have a stronger auditory ability, it may appear in the form of echolocation, where they can hear the sound of it and it's just beaming back and forth, and even see it, because sound is just electromagnetic energy just bouncing off of shit, or electrical energy just bouncing off of one another. So they can see. So if they were to hear the sound of something clack on the wall, they'd see that shit coming right back at them, because it's like a wave, just like radiation. So radioactive abilities are heightened, which basically means that the radiation in their brain, like gamma radiation, the chemicals in their brain are being what is it called? Not hypercharged, but think about like charging like a battery of a car, and then you revving that bitch up. That bitch rev the fuck up. And they can do shit with that. Not all of them utilize those abilities, and not all of them actually are tuned in deep enough to actually access them. So they may not even be awakened or activated, and that's just a regular blind so-and-so. Yes, they can still hear certain shit, they can touch certain shit, and they're more sensitive, hypersensitive physically, but they're not hypersensitive or utilizing their hypersensitive abilities spiritually, mystically. You're not using it doesn't mean you don't have it. And that's the difference. Once they realize they do, you be seeing the snappiest brother walking down the street, and he don't see nothing he wearing, but he's swagger than you. And you over here like, use a pimp? And they like, nah, bro, I ain't no pimp, nigga, I'm blind. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out my way. And you like, how you know I'm standing there? Pussy, I can hear your motherfucking mouth. I can hear it. I can see your breath is moving towards me. It's coming closer. So are you gonna step out the way? Because I don't got my walking cane, but I whooped that ass. Come on. Get out the way. There's only one walkway. I'm not getting into the street. And then they walk right past your dumb ass. I'm just kidding. You're not though. But like for real though. They will walk right past you. They will even walk around you, and you're like, are you sure you're blind? It's like, yeah, no, I can hear and I can sense you. What you mean you can sense me? Like, I can see you right now. Everything's just dark. And you're like, nigga, what? What does that look like? Everything is dark right now, but I can sense, like, I can hear you. I can feel you. I can feel you with my mouth. I can hear you with my nose. I can taste you with my ears. You don't get it. Step out the way. What?